Hello, everyone, and welcome to Devils United. This is the Watchalong for Manchester United versus Wolves. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Devils United. Today, I'm going to do the watch along for Manchester United versus Wolves, and I've got big news here. Phil Jones in the starting lineup, which came to a shock as everybody thought as well. Everyone was thinking, no, Phil Jones can't be playing after hearing Harry Maguire has been ruled out due to injury. Lindelof, he's also out just due to lack of fitness. Eric Bailly's picked up a knock as well. So the only option then is Phil Jones, and we'll be back seeing him today. The first time since January 2020 against Tranmere Rovers. Just before I do go through the comments, everyone please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm on the road now to 500 subscribers, so we'll go through everybody's comments here, then we'll go through the lineup for both teams. Eagle-eyed Nate, big up to you. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, I'm looking forward to actually seeing Phil Jones. Everyone deserves a clean slate, especially on the Ralph, and we'll just see on how he does perform. Big up to you too, Niall. Thank you as well for coming on. It was really good to have your opinion on the weekly transfer show. So if you have missed that from yesterday, go and check that out. Big up to Rich from Eagle-eyed Football. Yes, Phil Jones is back, just like everyone has seen, has predicted. So we'll see on how that gets on. Hello to you, Ashley. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're well. Saluba, hi there. Thank you for tuning in. I've not seen you on the channel before, so thank you very, very much for tuning in to the channel. Nippon, hello to you. I hope you're well. Bath Time with Vaughn, hello there. You have been changing your name quite a lot, but you're back to the original Bath Time with Vaughn. Missed your name there. Yes, Phil Jones is back, everybody. Phil Jones is back. Just as Nihilist said, hit the like and subscribe button. I am on the road to 500 subscribers now. You're very welcome, Nippon. Thank you for asking me on. It does mean a lot that you did ask me to come on the channel. It was much appreciated. Just as Ashley said, Phil Jones has started. To be honest, Niall, there is several people who is out. Maguire's injured. Lindelof is lack of match fitness due to coronavirus. Eric Bailly's injured. See, Matic is playing in the midfield alongside Scott McTominay, knowing that it did actually work. So there's no point in changing something what's not working. So Phil Jones and Mengi would have been our only options. And I think Mengi is still quite young. And there is rumours that he is going to go on loan very soon. So he definitely does need to keep fit for if he's going on loan. Milo, hello to you. Predicting 0-0. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win just because of Wolves. That as much as they are a very good team defensively, they haven't scored that many goals yet this season. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Manchester United. Hello there to Static. Hope you're well. Back time with Vaughn. Excited to see Phil Jones. We'll have to see on what is going on. Yeah, I hadn't seen your message yet, Static. I'll give it a check out after the podcast is over. Imagine if we hear via Ronaldo, King of Uruguay, and always believes in Phil Jones in the same match. I know, and we got that win as well. That would have been even more better. Andrew, hello, Andrew. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm very well myself. Thank you very much, Ashley. I must be honest. I do believe in terms of a striker. I don't exactly like him being a captain, just because I do prefer a midfielder or a defender to have that captain role rather than a goalkeeper and a striker. But who is actually on the pitch? I was actually pretty surprised because I thought Matic may have potentially have got it. But I think Ronaldo is also a good shout to have because he is one of the greatest number 7s at Manchester United, people will argue. So it's nice that he does get that captain opportunity whilst he's still at the club. Big up to you, Brad from Fox's Focus. I hope you're well. Yes, Phil Jones Day, and I can see Vaughn is very, very happy. The only option was Scott Matic. What was are you talking about the midfield option, Andrew? Because if it's the midfield option, I'm sure Fred is on the bench and Donny is. No, I didn't say 2-1. I said 2-0 on Red Devil Studio. Azizi, hello. Thank you for joining here. Thank you very much. I've not seen you in the channel before, so it means a lot you have tuned in. Thank you. Dugout Daily, Phil Jones. Yes, Phil Jones is back, and I can see here everyone is extremely happy that Phil Jones is back. Andrew, if I had a choice, Phil Jones, Matic or Scott as a centre-back, I would have gone with Phil. You have to at least see if he's got anyone left. Yeah, I agree. You've got to give him that option. And just as Ralph has said, everyone gets a clean slate. Now he is the manager of Manchester United, and it's fair. He does have that clean slate. He's had a couple of games in the under-23, so he has started to build his match fitness back up. And we can't exactly leave him in the under-23s forever, especially if the rumours he's going to go on loan to Benfica. Kasim here. Hello there, Kasim. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, Tuan Zebe is going to Napoli from what I was reading. So that's going to be very interesting. Very good loan move for him as well, just because he gets that European football as well as, of course, league football. Oh, man, I'm not mentioning that there, Connor. Don't ask me to mention Mick Zidane again, please. But, right, I can see everybody is commenting in the chat. So I'm going to go through the lineup for both the teams. So we'll start with Manchester United. So we've got De Gea. We have got Phil Jones. We've got Cristiano Ronaldo, Greenwood, Varane, Cavani, Shaw, Sancho, Wan-Bissaka, Matic, and McTominay. This is still the 4-2-2 formation. Good to see that Cavani is back again because I think he was absolutely amazing against Burnley. Good to see him again. Good to see Varane is back on the starting 11 lineup. I was a bit surprised, though, seeing Wan-Bissaka, even though he did play a very good game against Burnley. I was a bit surprised because I thought perhaps maybe Ralph would have gone more of the attacking fullbacks. So I thought he might have gone with Dalot and Tellez just so he could get more creativity from the fullbacks as well as Sancho and Greenwood. But very good, strong lineup. And we have got Wolves lineup here. Semendo, Kilman, Codes, Romain Says, Marcel, Ruben Neves, Montinho, Francisco, Jimenez and Pedence. So that is also the lineup for Wolves. So as it shows, Adama Traore is not on the lineup. By the looks of it, Adama Traore is actually on the bench. So he hasn't started for Wolves. So we do wonder, is this going to be an advantage for Manchester United, especially knowing that Adama Traore does have that pace on him? I know he hasn't done the best in terms of his crossing, in terms of his shooting ability, but we do know that he can overtake defenders if it needs to be. So we'll go through a couple more of the comments beforehand, and then I will go through the lineup again just before the game does start. McTominay hype train. I know you absolutely love McTominay. You know, but no, I don't want to hear that other name you called him. McTominay has been United's best player for about 3 years. Yep, I know you absolutely love him as well, Bath Time. He was definitely brilliant against Burnley. I could not fault it one bit. Definitely my man of the match. And I think he worked alongside very well with Matic, because with Matic being that proper CDM, and McTominay, he's not for me a CDM. He's more of a box-to-box midfielder. So it allowed McTominay to be a bit more, have that bit more freedom on the ball for him to go forward. So McTominay was just that extra centre back in front of the centre backs, if you get what I mean, that extra bit of defence. And then it allowed McTominay just not to be in that double pivot. Wolves have the second best defence in the league, and you know what? I can't argue with Wolves' defence. I think Wolves' defence is absolutely brilliant. I really like Max Kilman from Wolves. I think he's been absolutely blinding this season so far for Wolves. Jose Sarr, who is the Wolves goalkeeper, I would actually argue he was better than Patricio, the previous Wolves goalkeeper. I think he's been very well. The only thing what lets Wolves down this season is the fact that they are really scoring. You need to take that as more of a bit of an advantage, and we do need to have that attacking threat. We need to put on the press against Wolves, because we do know how well they are defensively. I do like your... Thank you very much there. Cooliness, I'm guessing you're saying? That's a very solid lineup for Wolves. Yes, it is a very strong lineup for Wolves. We do know what kind of team Wolves can produce, and we do know that they are a solid team as well. So yeah, it is also a solid lineup. I was wondering what they was going to play, considering, because I know they do have some coronavirus cases going about, and they do have a couple of injuries, such as Boller. He's currently out. So to see that they still got a solid lineup out just shows they are meaning business. Big up to you, Andrew. You absolute legend you are yourself. As much as I got a small bet of Wolves, I want United to start with a high tempo and get in front like they can play. Yes, exactly. I want the same. We need to put on the press. We need to be on the attack. We've got very good attacking players there. We've got Sancho, we've got Greenwood, we've got Cavani, we've got Ronaldo there in that starting 11 lineup. When you've got them kind of players, and a couple of them players, you would say that they're one of the greatest players in the world right now. When you have got them kind of players in your starting 11 lineup, you are expecting the press, you're expecting the high tempo, and you're expecting to go full out in terms of the attack. I'd still fancy our chances, just purely because I think we've seen them kind of players play more for us. So having Barnes, yeah, that's fair enough. So I can see that the players are coming out now, so I'll go through the lineup one last time. So here's Manchester United's lineup: De Gea, Jones, Ronaldo, Greenwood, Varane, Cavani, Shaw, Sancho, Wan-Bissaka, Matic, and McTominay. And I'll say the substitutes: Henderson, Telles, Dalot, Bruno Fernandes, Fred, Lingard, Donny van de Beek, Elanga, Rashford. So as we're seeing it as well in terms of that starting 11 lineup for Manchester United, Bruno Fernandes has not played again. I know he did have that suspension the previous game against Burnley, but he has dropped Bruno Fernandes onto the bench. So it'd be very interesting to see on what he will do with Bruno Fernandes. Is he going to use him like Michael Carrick did against Villarreal for an impactful sub? So that'll be extremely interesting to see. And it'll be interesting to see as well if we'll see another appearance of Anthony Elanga. Because I think Anthony Elanga, what he has played so far, he is looking very, very good for Manchester United. We all know Ralph is a big fan of Elanga too. So that is going to be extremely interesting to see on who the substitutes are for today. So, see. Andrew, I'm always confident when Cavani is in the team. You at least know that one of your guys is going to try and hassle defenders into mistakes. Cavani, by far, my favourite Manchester United player. You know what? I really can't argue with that one bit, Andrew. I absolutely love Edinson Cavani. He's an absolute workhorse for Manchester United. Like you said, he has such pressing kind of football. He is brilliant on and off the ball, because when he's not on the ball, he is trying to hassle the opposition team to give that ball away. I remember the game where he came on as a substitute for Villarreal, the first game, and I actually do believe if he wasn't that substitute that game, we may have not potentially won that. And the reason why for that is because I remember Ronaldo was here, Edinson Cavani was all the way over there. The ball was nearer to Ronaldo, but Ronaldo didn't chase for the ball, probably more because he didn't think he would get that, and it was nearer to Villarreal. Edinson Cavani still ran for that ball. He won the ball. What was even more incredible, because he was nowhere near the ball and he still done it. That just shows determination for me more than anything. And here's a stat what's just come out about Scott McTominay. He's the only Manchester United outfield player to play the last 10 games for Manchester United. So clearly, Ralph is seeing something in Scott McTominay, which, of course, Connor and Bath Time with Vaughn is singing as well. Yes, you are definitely improving in terms of your opinions now, 100%. Nay, Phil Jones at centre back. Come on, he may actually potentially surprise you. I'm going to put a timer on for everyone so you do know where I'm up to. So I will play that timer in just a moment and I'll get through to the rest of the comments. Kickoff now has started, so I've put the timer on now. And I will put as well at the bottom what the score is, and when the score does change, and I'll put the goal scorers on as well. So at the moment, it does look like it is Wolves who do currently have the ball. Won back by Mason Greenwood. Lost by Scott McTominay. Wolves have won it back. Wolves now on a high attack. Just outside the box, crossed it in. Headed away by Phil Jones. And that is now a throw-in now for Wolves. Throw-in taken. Wolves pass back. Hello, Foxy. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Andrew, Cavani has top class attitude. I completely agree. He does have top class attitude, and that is the kind of attitude you do need at Manchester United. 3-1 for Manchester United, says Foxy. Can't believe Phil Jones is starting. I can't believe it neither. Wolves in high attack. Shot taken, but blocked by Scott McTominay. Matic won back, but Wolves have won the ball back again. Yeah, I'm literally live at the same time live as the TV, so cross went in. But it's going to be a goal kick now for Manchester United. Completely agree, Brad. Cavani definitely does need a lot more credit than what he does. Because I remember when he first joined Manchester United, a lot of our fans did not want him at the club, which is absolutely unbelievable. Always believe. Don't make me sing that. Do not make me sing that song. I'm not doing it for Phil Jones. I'm sorry. And Niall sticking to the 2-1 result. De Gea, Phil Jones, passed to Varane. Luke Shaw, long pass, passed it to Ronaldo, gave away that to Wolves. We're still in their half, so potentially we could win the ball back, but we have now give away a throw in for Wolves. Wolves throw in taken. Manchester United's got a throw in now. Yeah, I'm literally right on time with the actual game, so that's not too bad. Wan-Bissaka to take the throw in. Scott McTominay. Matic. Luke Shaw. Sancho gave away. Wolves are very, very good in winning the ball back. They're doing pretty well at the moment. I'm going to bookmark that comment, by the way. I'm going to bookmark it. And then if we concede, I'm going to come back to you for jinxing it. Fox said, yes, Cavani is staying at Manchester United. It did get confirmed yesterday. Ralph is very happy. He has seen him as an important player for Manchester United. Well defended there from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, right in the box, very well. But Wolves have still picked up the ball anyway, so we'll just have to see on how that gets on. Wan-Bissaka, are you going to pick it up again? He's going to go for a goal kick now for Manchester United. Yeah, Cavani is staying. Ralph has seen Cavani as one of the important players at Manchester United, so he will be staying till at least the summer. 4 watchalongs, so many watchalongs. Big up to you, John. Thank you for tuning in. Absolutely, John is absolutely brilliant. Go and check out his channel. I will be on there tomorrow for transfers, and Johnny's coming on mine on Friday because my weekly transfer show is gonna be a Newcastle edition. Just thought it'd be good to discuss Newcastle transfers, especially knowing how busy their window is gonna be. So Johnny's gonna come on my channel on Friday too. Big up to Ankit from Almighty Blues. Thank you for tuning in. Can't see it being a high scoring game either, to be honest, just because it never really is. The last game we played, we won 1-0, and that was a Mason Greenwood goal. Hello, Paul. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, a lot of people are going for the same. They're going for the 2-1 to Manchester United also. But I do hope that we do win. But it is going to be a corner for Wolves, which is going to be taken in just a moment's time. Corner taken, which is short. Passed into the box. Well defended there again from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Matic cleared it away. Mason Greenwood. Long pass there. See where he's going. Sancho. Come on, Sancho. Pass it to Ronaldo. Pass it to Ronaldo. No. Come on. We still got it. We still got it near the box. Come on. Greenwood. Pass to Sancho. Cross it in. Oh. If Cavani didn't slip then, we could have got it in. Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. Greenwood's give it away. Free kick now for Wolves. It's absolutely a shame that Edinson Cavani actually slipped, because I actually do believe that we would have got that in if he didn't slip. Not obviously going to say anything about him for slipping, because you can't out-slip him, but Wolves took the free kick, short free kick. Phil Jones passed it to De Gea. That was a bit of a poor kick, that, from De Gea, to be honest. They won it back. It took a shot, but Varane passed it back to De Gea. De Gea pass. Tried to get to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but Aaron Wan-Bissaka couldn't quite get that. So it's going to be a throw-in now for Wolves. You know what? It just clearly shows about Adama Traore, because a lot of people think he's a very good right-winged player, but I just think he's got pace, and that's about it. If you've done 14 crosses in a game, I guarantee only 1 or 2 will be a successful cross. He never gets the cross to Jimenez, because we all know Jimenez is very good, but he doesn't quite get the service. To be honest, I really like Fred, but I can understand the reasons why Ralph did start Matic, because it works last game. So he probably just doesn't want to change too much, knowing it did really work against Burnley. Jordan, if you're watching the game, you can come on at half time to give your opinion about it, just so you can let me, so you can discuss what you thought the game is so far. Mason Greenwood has picked the ball and passed to Scott McTominay, passed it back to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, passed it to Phil Jones. Varane, Luke Shaw. Please stop passing the ball back. Luke gave away there. Wolves back on the ball. Phil Jones, again, very well defensively done. Free kick for Manchester United. Very well played from Phil Jones in these last 10 minutes. He's played pretty well, so I'll give him the credit. I agree, Andrew. His end product is rubbish, and it does cost Wolves in a lot of ways that way, because if his crossing ability and his shooting ability was as good as his pace, they would be scoring a lot more goals than what they have scored. It says a lot if Watford, who is a newly promoted team, has scored more goals than Wolves this season. Free kick is going to be taken by Luke Shaw. Free kick taken. Ronaldo, Scott McTominay, Sancho, Matic, Scott McTominay lost the ball. Now Wolves is on the attack. Shot there on target by Podence. Well saved by David De Gea. So that was the first proper shot on target of the game so far by Wolves. Yes, leader Phil Jones reading his play. I bet you're happy, aren't you, Connor? Exactly. Very well defending there by Phil Jones. Corner taken by Wolves. Oh my God. That was very, very close. Ruben Neves took a shot outside the box. Well, good goalkeeping again by De Gea. Thank you very much, Niall. It means a lot. Very, very good goalkeeping again. For people who didn't know this, De Gea actually got December Player of the Month for Manchester United. Another shot taken by Wolves, but it wasn't on target, so it's going to be a goal kick. That would have been a cracking... I think, though, even if De Gea didn't get that touch from Ruben Neves, by the looks of it, I genuinely... He wouldn't have gone in anyway, because I think it would have hit the net bar, to be honest. But it would have been a quality shot if that was actually on target. So it's going to be a goal kick anyway. Ruben Neves, most shots outside the box. That is absolutely crazy stat. Wan-Bissaka, Scott McTominay, Phil Jones, Mason Greenwood, offside. The thing is, it's not about if Wolves can keep up. It's the fact that, yes, he can go on the counter-attack, but no, what he can't do, he can't cross the ball. He really can't cross the ball, and that really does cost Wolves. And I just do not believe Adama Traore's end product is very good. Wolves are doing very well. Great defending by Wolves, says Niall. De Gea is on his way for another Player of the Year, and I completely agree, and he does deserve it. He really does deserve it. Wolves, again, right near the box. Again. This is ridiculous. They're going to cross it in a minute. Matic has picked it up. Come on, just go on the run. Come on. Come on, Sancho. Foul on Ronaldo. It was probably would have been soft, but Maxi Football, hello to you. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hi, Andrew. That's right. Hi, Anthony. Thank you for tuning in. To be honest, I don't know what I'm really expecting of Phil Jones. I know he's been out since the Tranmere Rovers game in January 2020. So far, he's actually been playing pretty decent. I was expecting him to be a lot more rusty than what he is, but he has had a bit of game time with our under-23s, so that's probably helped him quite a bit as well. Exactly, Wolves are denying us space because we do know exactly what Wolves are like as a team in terms of defensively. Yeah, stressing me out. It's stressing me out, this game. You have literally called it. Corner taken by Wolves. Shot blocked. Phil Jones picked it up. Another throw in for Wolves. Throw-in's going to be taken in just a moment by Wolves. At this moment in time, Wolves have had 56% possession of the ball, and Manchester United have 44% possession of the ball so far. You know what? I can't even discredit Bruno Lage and what he has done at Wolves. I think, you know what? Because we not all knew what Nuno was like, and he had a lot of credit there for what he'd done at Wolves because he got him Europa League football at one point. And I think he's played to come to Wolves knowing how loved Nuno was. He's done a very, very good job, even though I could have argued some of Bruno Lage's decisions earlier on in the season. They're actually looking like a real decent team now, Wolves. And what they need to improve, they need to get some more attacking players. They do need to personally replace Adama Traore for me. They do need to get a replacement striker to Jimenez because I don't believe Fabio Silva is the right player for that. Varane. Picked up again by Wolves. Come on, Cavani picked it up. Well done, Cavani. Sure, Cavani. Matic. Sancho on the run. Come on. Oh, my God. No, Wolves have picked up it again. Why are we not pressing? We should be putting these Wolves defenders under pressure to try and win the ball back at a high place because they're still in their half. Well picked up there from Cavani, but no one was there to support him, so Wolves have picked it back up. Wolves are in there at our box. Shot taken, well saved from David De Gea, cleared from I'm never quiet, Chris. Never quiet. You know me. Yeah, I completely agree. I think if they get these right game, like these right players, they're going to be a very, very good team. So I completely agree with you there, IMAX. I completely agree. McTominay. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Cavani. McTominay. Matic. Phil Jones. McTominay. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Cross it in. That was a good. Oh, it was just a bit too high for Ronaldo, but Sancho's picked it up. Sancho's took a shot, but there was 2 Wolves players in front of him, which was very silly. Fair play for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. That was actually a very, very good cross for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It was just a shame that it was a bit too high for Ronaldo, because I actually believe it was a very, very good cross. And a lot of people say that he got cross, but I thought that was very good, actually. Varane. Matic. Luke Shaw. Wolves picked it back up. Ruben Neves picked it up. Connor Coder. We're not even. You know what? Phil Jones put that player under pressure. Fair play to him. He's actually having a very good game, and I actually respect him for being out for over 700 days. Just so, because he's actually played very good. How's Tarzan playing? Hope he's eating all his fruit before the game. To be honest, he has been trying to pick up the ball a few times, but there's just been no person to support Edinson Cavani, to be honest. I think if he does have a sniff on that ball, he is going to score in the right place. McTominay. Phil Jones. To be honest, when you've got like Wolves who were in their box and they're not passing, like they're passing very slowly, that is when you do need to press, and we're not pressing that like in them areas. Luke Shaw's crossed, but no one supported Luke Shaw, so it's picked up by Jose Sarr. Thank you, Static. It means a lot. And yes, 18 likes. Thank you for everyone who's liked so far. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. And thank you very much as well, IMUFCMais Football. It does mean a lot. Exactly. All it is a subscribe, and then you get to listen to it. You know what I mean, Chris? And thank you very much as well there, Brad. Chris has defended Arsenal. This is what I would like to see, to be honest. Throw-in taken by Luke Shaw. Phil Jones. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Don't like keep calling him Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I just call him Wan-Bissaka, but I keep calling Phil Jones, but Varane. Matic, what in this kind, it looks like it's like free at the back when you're looking at it, and then it looks Wan-Bissaka going forward, pass it to Mason Greenwood. No one there to support Mason Greenwood in the box. Luke Shaw picked it up. Scott McTominay. Come on, Scott. Oh, gave away. Wolves have picked it back up. Wolves on cross. Fair play. Doing their half now. They're going to have another shot out. I feel it now. They're still quite high possession for them. Come on. Yes. Well done, Jadon Sancho, for winning that ball, but it's gone back to Wolves. Doing the box. Passed it back. Shot in. Well defended again. I think that was by Scott McTominay. Big up to you, Rich. Thank you for tuning in. We're 24 minutes into the game, and right now, Wolves have been the better team. Pedence is in the box. Shot taken. And it was saved again by David De Gea. You know what? If we didn't have David De Gea, they would already be 2 goals up, both by Pedence. It was easily saved because it went straight to him anyway. Varane. Luke Shaw. Varane. We're very, very slow into this game. Very slow. Matic. Matic looks like he's playing as a centre-back, to be honest. Greenwood cross it. Cavani. McTominay. Wan-Bissaka. Gave the ball away. Ruben Neves picked it up. Matic. Phil Jones. Greenwood. Foul on Mason Greenwood, so it's going to be a free kick for Manchester United. It's actually free quick taken very quickly. Scott McTominay. Ronaldo took a shot, went straight into Jose Sar's arms. Could have passed it to Cavani, maybe. Long short goal kick taken by Jose Sar. Exactly. He has gave the ball away 6 times in 25 minutes. This is the thing what annoys me about Scott McTominay. When he actually does play forward football, he gives the ball away. And that is what annoys me. I hope he... Shot taken again by Wolves. Jimenez this time, but it wasn't a shot on target. It went straight in the air. Answer the door, says Chris. Are you postcode lottery? Bruno Lage, I can tell he's not. I wouldn't be happy if I was Bruno Lage because he's had so many chances to be taken and he hasn't done anything with it. Wan-Bissaka, Scott McTominay. He gave the ball away, Scott McTominay. Again. Matic has picked it up. Ronaldo. Sancho. Matic. McTominay. Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood, Wan-Bissaka. Oh! That was a good cross again from Wan-Bissaka. I don't believe Tellez is injured, but I think he probably played Luke Shaw because I actually think Luke Shaw, apart from Scott McTominay, he was actually my second favourite for man of the match. I think he played a blinding game. He played very well, Luke Shaw. So I could understand he didn't want to change it too much, which he hasn't really, apart from the Phil Jones. He's actually playing very well. Wan-Bissaka for his crosses. Ruben Neves is down. I think he's got a bit of a knock, but by the looks of it, he may potentially stay as he is. Yeah, yes, exactly, John. He has had a couple of opportunities, both crosses by Wan-Bissaka, and there was actually very good crosses, but there was just a little bit too high for Ronaldo. But I agree I was going for a 2-0 win for Manchester United static, and when I predicted a Sancho ball and a Cavani ball. So I'm partially agreeing with what you're saying, partially agree with Cavani to score. I don't know if he's going to be out now, Ruben Neves. Are they going to make a substitute, or is he going to come back up? It didn't exactly go... So he's down, Ruben Neves, because of the Scott McTominay situation, but he didn't fall down. Surely he can't have a free... We're not giving him a free kick, surely. Happy New Year to you too, Chris. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Means a lot. I actually hope they don't get a free kick because he didn't fall. So he shouldn't get a free kick. The throw-in for anyway for Wolves. Throw-in taken. Won by Varane. Matic. Varane. Matic. McTominay. Wan-Bissaka. Phil Jones. Matic. Phil Jones again. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. Come on. Come on, Wanny. Phil Jones. Won back by Wolves. My fingers are honestly crossed, Paul. It would absolutely be lovely if I could get that 1K subs sometime this year. I know I've been really impressed with the channel so far, getting 400 subscribers in 4 months. So I've been very overwhelmed by all the support what everybody has been giving to me. So when I do get to that 1K subs, I will be honestly truly grateful. McTominay picked up in the box. Cavani. To iMaxi Football's question, to be honest, what we really need to do, in my personal opinion, is that we need to ideally aim to top 4 now, because I don't believe we've got any chance of being in the top 2. That's already sealed by Liverpool and Manchester City. But we need to aim for top 4 for 1. And for 2, we ideally need to concentrate on a cup competition. If I was going to concentrate on any type of cup, I would concentrate on the FA Cup, because I do believe we've got a better chance of winning the FA Cup over the Champions League. And at least we know if we do win the FA Cup, we're still guaranteed European football. It's not Champions League football, but we're still guaranteed Europa League football. So even if we don't get into the top 4, if we finish like 7th, for instance, and we win the FA Cup, we're still guaranteed Europa League football. So we need to concentrate on the FA Cup, try and concentrate on Champions League as well. And we do need to aim for top 4. So these kind of games against Wolves, we need to get these 3 points. We should have got the 3 points against Newcastle. Even though Newcastle played a better than us, we should have made sure we should have got them 3 points. Games like them, we need to pick up 3 points, because we're not always guaranteed the 3 points against Liverpool. We're not guaranteed it every single game. But we need to make sure, especially in these starter games, we need to pick up 3 points as well. Thanks for tuning in, Static. It means a lot. Oh, Cavani done a little flick to Ronaldo, but Ronaldo didn't have enough in it. Thank you, Static, very much, though. And yes, 19 likes. Thank you all very much for the 19 likes so far. And please hit the like and subscribe button. Yeah, Scott is sucking. He is. I agree. He is. Crap. It's crap. Throwing anyway for Manchester United because they cleared it away, Wolves. I actually thought at that point Greenwood had the ball in the box, but Sancho, Wan-Bissaka. Is that going to be another throw? Is that another throw? Yeah, another throw-in for Man United. Phil Jones, Wan-Bissaka. Oh, gave it away, Wan-Bissaka. Come on. They're on the counter-attack now. Crying out loud. Wow. Padence. Shot blocked by Wan-Bissaka. Oh. This is ridiculous. I'll be still doing my views on the game just because I just need to come off the camera for a minute. Would have been offside anyway, but that is still... We shouldn't be giving Wolves chances like that. Ridiculous. Goal kick taken now from David De Gea. Scott McTominay. Throw in for Manchester United, which is to be taken by Wan-Bissaka. Throw in taken. Ronaldo. Come on. That's going to be a Wolves free kick now. Free kick taken by Wolves. Long cross taken by Wolves. Yeah. Throw in taken by Wolves. Wolves are still holding possession of the ball. 36 minutes in. Look, these are the this is the instances what I mean that we need to press because we're not pressing. Them times where excuse me. Then times where they're in their half, we need to press. To everyone's comments, yes, I am enjoying it. My food. That's why I put myself off camera so I could eat. But yes, it's a roast dinner what I'm eating. Nothing beats a roast dinner on a Monday, let's just say. Set piece taken by Wolves, headed away by Manchester United. To Andrew's comment, yes, we do need to get our fullbacks up the pitch. I actually think Wan-Bissaka's been better for that this up to now over Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw pressing there on Wolves, but it's high up their pitch, so it needed to be done. Sir Alex Ferguson yet again at Manchester United watching the game, watching his son Ronaldo. This is the thing, what's really annoying me, that Wolves have been the better team than us so far. Picked up by Ronaldo. Scott McTominay. Jadon Sancho. Scott McTominay. Matic. Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw still got the ball. Passed it back to Matic, who's passed it back to Varane. Come on. Cross to Wan-Bissaka, but Wan-Bissaka's gave it away. They're in high attack now. They're in the box, Jimenez, but well defended there from Uncle. I think it was Uncle. Yeah, it was Matic. Well done to Matic for blocking that. Matic is on the counter attack. Ronaldo. Matic. Come on! This game, Wolves have been 100% the better team for me. And I was expecting so much more from Manchester United. I know they're a hard team to break down, Wolves. I'm not denying the kind of team Wolves are, but we should have had more chancing than what we have had. Well, Shaw on the counter attack. Come on, Shaw. Cavani. Oh! Shot taken by Cavani off target. It's going to be a goal kick for Jose Sa. I'm going to go through to everyone's comments at halftime. Wolves got the ball in our half. Passed it back. This is where we should be pressing. This is exactly where we should be pressing, and we're not. And this is what the very annoying thing is, that we really should be pressing in these kind of circumstances. They're in the box. Luke Shaw, well defending. I should be saying, yet again, well defended by Manchester United against Wolves. We should be saying, about us attempting to score, which we're not. "43 minutes into the game, and I actually can't see either team scoring at half-time. Throw-in taken by Wolves. Gone back to Jose Sarr. Jose Sarr short kick. Come on, pick up the ball. This is ridiculous. How they have had better attacking options than us, knowing that you've got teams like Watford who have scored. No! Oh, wow. Varane. Well done, Varane. They still got the ball and it's in the box. Phil Jones, what a guy. Saved us there. So, yeah. I'll go through some of the comments now. We're half time now. Oh, come on. I'm going to stop the timer because we're on the 45th minute. I'll put it back on at half time. We've got 2 minutes extra time anyway, but I'll go through everybody's comments here. The ones I've missed. Their wingers are penning us. I agree. The wingers are penning us. It's ridiculous. Niall, big up to the true Scottish legend, Sir Alex Ferguson. Gary O'Hare, hello Gary, I hope you're well. Thank you very, very much for tuning in and lovely comment. Danny Bryan, thank you Danny for tuning in. I've not seen you in the channel before, so thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, I agree, there is no balance, there's no chemistry with the squad. You know what, knowing that we played so well against Wolves, and we had near enough the same lineup, I was expecting a bit better from what I have seen. Low! Jimenez has got a clear chance here. No! Over the bar. But it's ridiculous. But thank you anyway, Danny, for tuning in and giving your opinion about the game so far, because I agree. There is no balance and there is no chemistry neither. Hello to you, James. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're well. Not seen you for a while. Niall, do you really want my opinion on the game? Because it's an absolute pile of poo. Yeah. Well, they're not going to change the 4-2-2 formation. My preferred formation is a 4-3-3. That is my preferred formation. Or a 4-4-2. Come on! Ronaldo slipped. It's half time anyway now, but I think substitutes is going to be needed. You can't exactly say that without people were happy about Bruno Fernandes not playing, and I do question if Bruno Fernandes did play, would we have had a bit more creativity? And that's my question, and I actually do believe there may have been a bit more creativity if we did have Bruno Fernandes playing, and I really want to see him as a substitute today. Hello, Dad. Completely agree with you, Niall. Andrew, I completely agree. I understand what you meant there, Niall. I'm actually football. Yes, it is the transition phase. Yeah, I completely agree it is. However, we should be expecting a bit more better. We've been playing this formation now for numerous of weeks. I know we had 2 games but were postponed, but that should have allowed Manchester United to work on the pressing a lot more, which we haven't done because I haven't hardly seen any pressing whatsoever. Andrew, you predicted it right then, didn't you, about Phil Jones playing? Tell me, Andrew, what you thought of Phil Jones. Ashley, poor first half. I agree, very poor first half. James, I've had this down for a 1-0 Manchester United win. But 0-0 looks the right result of how the game's gone. Yes, I agree with that completely. So I've got a guest with me today who is going to be giving their halftime views. I will put him on now. Hey there, how are you?
You're right, Maisy. Thank you so much for having me. Big up, everyone. Please follow Maisy. She is a lovely human being and she's a United fan. We all make mistakes, but don't worry about it. Uh, Maisy, how you doing? You're right. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me what I'm seeing because you're playing a well-organized Wolves team which has had a pre-season with their new manager. Unfortunately, for Manchester United have been caught in the middle. They don't have the transitional players to play Ralph Ragnick style. You need fit young, well, I would say young men. You need fit, athletic players to play that system. And you know what? You've got too many footballers on the team, not athletes. You need athletes. You need dogs on the pitch. Man United have got ballers on the pitch, and they need to be playing pass and move, not run and move. They're playing run and move, in my opinion. And it's not working
like
for them.
One touch passes, isn't it? What you kind of mean?
Exactly. You know, there's nothing wrong with assist. There's nothing wrong with the way United were playing under Ollie. They just weren't consistent and they let themselves down. And I think a lot of people are realizing that the players within Manchester United are the problem. They don't rise to the occasion. Me and my mate were just talking, and he said to me, he said, I don't think the players realize we're not at Molyneux. We're not at Molyneux. We're at Manchester United. We're at Old Trafford. And I said they're not playing like it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka putting 2 decent crosses. Ronaldo, I think he just missed. Greenwood seems to be trying to. He looks like he's trying too hard. And in the midfield, McTominay looks absolutely awful. And this isn't his game.
Yep.
You need a mobile runner. And you know what? You need someone smart. But the problem is you don't play him. This is a Donny van der Beek game. You need to get him on the pitch, and he needs to start. You basically need a Pirlo in the middle to control United's midfield, and it's not happening. Cavani, I don't understand. Cavani's making decent runs, but there's no point because he's not contributing. So what do? The system does not work with this team because you need a pre-season. Unfortunately, those people that have been watching Ralph Ragnick's side, they need to understand that you need a certain type of player. You need a pre-season. You can't bring this in halfway through. Imagine if Tuchel brought this into Chelsea last year. Do you think Chelsea would have gone on to win the Champions League? Hell no, you don't do that. You make small changes. You get them to the end of the season, secure top 4, maybe a trophy if you're lucky, and then go again in the summer. And I think these guys that you've got now can't play that system unless you go and buy in January. But Wolves have been by far the better team.
I agree. Wolves have definitely been the better team for me. Podence has made a couple of good shots, and if it wasn't for David De Gea, they would have been easily 2-0 up. I know you touched on Mason Greenwood. He's in that second bit of the 4-2-2. Do you think that's not really Mason Greenwood's kind of role, and he's probably better off where Cavani and Ronaldo is because he's a natural striker compared to the others, and perhaps maybe putting Bruno Fernandes there or a Donny van der Beek?
Definitely. Look, you know this system, right? You can only, if you're going to, Cavani and Greenwood should be up top. You need to have Lingard in this system because he's athletic. He can do the job that it requires. But because you're playing Greenwood out wide, and I don't like seeing this kid out wide. He's so talented, and I think he's being wasted. I hope you don't ruin him because I see him out wide for Manchester United rather than up front. Because if he gets a snip at goal, he tends to score. So I would rather see him at the end of a shot rather than Ronaldo. I just don't think the system works and the strategy is right. It doesn't work when you play against a good team. And as you said, your best player on the pitch is your goalkeeper. Phil Jones is having a good game as well, by the way. Big up to Phil Jones. He's received a lot of hate over the years, and I've given him some. But today he's looking magnificent, and look, if he has a good second half, there is a big issue there because you've got to play him again if he's having a good game. But
I agree.
United look all over the place. They can't handle Wolves midfield, Maisy. And if he doesn't, I think he's going to change to 4-2-3-1 like he did against Newcastle. And I think that's when you guys will start going through the gears. Until that doesn't happen, Maisy, I think you're going to lose this game.
It's going to be extremely difficult. I know you touched on a bit of the formation and you don't think it's the right one for us going forward. What do you think is the right formation for us going forward? Do you think it's the 4-2-3-1? Do you think it's the 4-3-3? What a lot of teams uses?
You know, this formation thing, it's whatever works for you. Every manager is different. Like Ralph Ragnick, everyone thought I bet my United fans thought, you know what, we're going to see what Klopp does. You know, that's what you're thinking. Like, this guy's the godfather. We're going to do what Klopp does. But, you know, every manager is different. It doesn't matter what your formation is, as long as it complements the players that you have on the field of play. Yeah. We can quite clearly see, right, you know, this rock and roll football or whatever you want to call this high pressing football, it doesn't work with this team. And there are a number of reasons for that. But what this team does have is they have players that can pass and move. You can't tell me this team is dead. You know, this team, how many passes are you seeing this team make? Not many. They're hoofing it up top. They're hoofing it. They're going down the wing and they're crossing. This is mad. Listen, I grew up with Manchester United with my relatives. Honestly, my wife was like, "Are we beating them?" I'm like, "No, you're getting battered." She's like, "They're crap, then, aren't they?" I go, "Yeah," but this is it's honestly, it's shocking because we are not seeing United play, pass and move. They're getting dispossessed and they don't know what. They seem confused as to what they should do, what their roles are. And that tells me that, you know what, the strategy is not being understood by the players. It doesn't work. And you need to play 4-2-3-1 with these guys because they can't learn this new system until the midfield is solid. And at this moment in time, your midfield is absolutely weak, and Neves and co are running straight through it. You're lucky Adama Traore is not playing today. You're lucky.
I agree. He's very good in terms of his pace, Adama Traore. And what I said with Adama Traore, he has the pace, but he's not good with his crossing or his shooting ability. But knowing that he's so good on the counter-attack as well, that is a very big worry because he would be alongside Luke Shaw. And we all know Luke Shaw is a bit pacey, but he can get a few yellow cards throughout a game if that's needed. So we know that he could be guaranteed a yellow card if Adama Traore did play.
I'll say one thing, Maisy. The guy, you know this game, right? If United need a midfielder, Neves, if he's one you need to look at because he's the type of player that United need in the center of that in that midfield. He's playing fantastic, and look, he's making your midfield look absolutely pathetic. And I'm receiving messages saying we're dead, and then I knew Wolves were on top, but when I looked at the stats, I didn't realize it was that bad. And De Gea has pulled off some worldies, especially that Neves shot. I'm like,
that was brilliant, that Neves shot. Absolutely brilliant.
And this is the thing. What are you going to do when you come up against tougher opposition? It's all right playing, but the likes of Burnley, Newcastle on these are because they've got dead players. But this is a test to see how good your midfield is. It is not good at all. United need to go buy, in my opinion, Neves, Ndidi, Declan Rice, Sangare, whoever you want, go and buy them because this is the game. This is the proof in the pudding. It's not good enough at this moment in time.
Which is really annoying as well with this transfer window so far. They're just saying that they're monitoring certain midfielders and the actual linked player is actually Alvarez from River Plate and he's not even a midfielder. He is a winger. And he's only 21. And I question, is he just a prospect player for Manchester United? Put him in the under-23s, and then it'll be like an Ahmad situation. But we're not prioritising what we really need to prioritise on because I said we need a midfielder. And another thing what we do need, maybe even two midfielders in a matter of fact. I've said that we need a centre-back because we're clearly having some kind of, I wouldn't say a crisis, but we've got several centre-backs injured. We've only got 2 fully fit centre-backs now. And what if there was another injury right now? Does that mean we have to rely on Menga, who is only still very young? He's not had that proper Premier League experience. Or we're having to bring on Fred and then drop Matic back to centre-back? Or are we going to put Dalot on and put Wan-Bissaka as a centre-back? So I think we've got a bit of a problem in terms of centre-backs, so that's why I believe we need another centre-back. And a right-back, we need a replacement right-back. If we're going to put Dalot or Wan-Bissaka as first choice, that's absolutely fine, but we still need a replacement one because I do personally believe Dallo is more of that modern day kind of right back, but he doesn't play on his best games. Whereas Wan-Bissaka, he's so well defensively, but he's not as good as going forward. So I personally believe we do need to look around for a new right back who can do a bit of both, who's a bit like a Reece James, who can go forward like a Trent Alexander-Arnold. I know people say Trent Alexander-Arnold can't defend as well as Reece James, but have you seen his stats? He's got the second highest assist in the Premier League this season.
Yeah, Maisy, I think there's an uncertainty issue at Manchester United, especially with the manager, because I don't know whether he's staying more than this season. I know he's going upstairs or somewhere, but I think that's a level of uncertainty, and the players are like, right, this guy's only here for half a season, so we'll just see it out. Are you going to get Ten Hag? Because if you're getting Ten Hag, you need to like make people aware of it now. Right, we've got Ten Hag. He's coming next season, and we need to get players for him. And I think this is, unfortunately, you know how your board is. Your board is awful, and this all is as a result of the Glazers. And until you don't have clarity on who the manager is for next season, the short-term future of Manchester United looks very bleak, as well as the long-term. If they're going to get Pochettino, say you're going to get Pochettino, so then you can buy the players he wants to see. But unfortunately, they're not thinking ahead. You know, when they got Ralph Ragnick, that was so last minute. I think he was probably the first name on the piece of paper, and said, "Go get him," because I think he was probably free. He probably wasn't coaching anyone. He had a director of football role.
He was a director of sports at I think he was in Moscow.
Yeah, so it didn't cost him much, so it was easy business. But he's trying to change a lot of things, and he's basically showing that, you know, these players, they're not good enough. Look at him now. This is like the fifth, sixth manager, and they can't do simple things, certain things, and it just makes you wonder that even if whoever comes in, if you stick with these same players, are they going to get the next guy sacked as well? And this is the thing about this club. You need to know who the manager is going to be for the next 3 years, and then you go and back the manager, whoever the manager wants to get rid of. But until that happens, Maisy, unfortunately, I think you're going to be in for a very tough time for the next 5 or 6 months, because look at the performance. They're at home. This is dreadful. You know, if you were playing Liverpool or City, I'd understand. I'd be like, fair play. But the level of the work rate, the dedication, it looks like it's men versus boys, and they don't care. I don't get it. It doesn't sit right with me.
Who do you actually think could be the next Manchester United manager? Because what I think was going to happen is, I think there was waiting to see on how Ten Hag was going to be. And how Ragnick was going to be, until the end of the season. If he won us a trophy or got us the top 4, then they would say, okay, can you do this for one further year, and then we'll put you upstairs, because they knew we won something. And I think that's what they was looking at doing. But rumours are suggesting we are getting Ten Hag. Some people are saying we're going to get Poch because he's leaving in PSG in the summer, because he's going to get the sack, apparently. So what do you personally think, manager-wise, we're going to get?
Listen, look, I don't think you should be looking at Poch. I think you should be looking for world class. I think what Tottenham did, I still can't believe it. You should have got him. Look what he's done in the short space of time that he's been there. And imagine, and this is why I always say the big clubs, if you don't get a world class manager, then there is that level of uncertainty. You just don't know. And I think you need to go Ten Hag or whoever the best managers are. I think they're the ones that you have to go for. I think Pochettino is a major gamble, but Gary Neville loves him, so he'll always be like on people's lips. But for me, I just think if you don't win the Champions League with Messi in your team, then that kind of questions your ability as a manager. I can't see Poch being your manager. I think Ten Hag is the right fit. But you guys have to persuade Ten Hag, and you should be able to. But does he really want to work for the Glazers?
Yeah, that's what I think, because I think with Ten Hag, he would come out and say if something's an issue. And the thing is, with Poch, I see a bit more of a yes man, because he has come about with the Tottenham's board. He didn't sign anyone for several transfer windows, and that does raise alarm bells for me, because I think with the Glazers, they are going to want to save money here, there, everywhere. And I think if you've had a manager who hasn't wanted to improve in their previous experiences, they'll probably think, yeah, we'll have you, because if you have managed without 2 transfer windows at Tottenham, I'm sure you can manage 2 transfer windows without Manchester United. So they're easily saving that little bit of money there. And I really don't want Pochettino, because as much as he done well in the Champions League, we never expected it from Tottenham Hotspur. But the point is that you're at PSG. You've got PSG. PSG did not win the league. They still had Messi, not Mbappe. They still had Neymar. They still had Di Maria in that team. And then they've come out. They've got Messi. They've got Donnarumma. And then there's still 36% of their Champions League games they won this season. And you look at that and you think that is a terrible stat for the team they have got. Their team is like a FIFA team. Like, you spend £1 billion on FIFA and then you put it all into one team. That is what PSG is like.
You're true. Maisy, I just want to say thank you very much, and we'll definitely catch up again.
Oh, you're welcome. Before you go, do you want to shout out your socials for everyone to come on?
Yeah, I'm on Munzi Talks. I'm on Tariq Talks. I'm on 532_pod on Instagram. And if Maisy will have me again, I'll be on here. Everyone, please do subscribe and follow Maisy. She knows what she's talking about.
Oh, thank you so much for coming on, giving your halftime views. It definitely does mean a lot. Thank you for supporting the channel.
God bless. Take care.
Bye-bye. That was absolutely brilliant from halftime there. I put the timer on so we know exactly where we're up to. But we had our halftime view there. I'll go through some of the comments as well, just because we haven't gone through some of them. So I'll go through some of the comments now. I would have definitely changed it up at half-time, to be honest. But just like we've mentioned, it might go back to that 4-2-3-1 formation, depending on who we do bring on. Hello, Highlight Coffee. I hope you're well. Phil Jones has played an absolute brilliant game so far. I've been extremely impressed with Phil Jones. Ashley Fernandez to come on second half. I agree. Fox said Donny changes the game for United here if he comes on. Yes, that's exactly what Han Heath said, that Donny would change the game. Was very solid. Him and Varane, best players with David De Gea. Yes, I completely agree there as well. I do believe that Phil Jones, De Gea, and Varane definitely did play the best. De Gea made some similar saves against us. His form has been brilliant. I completely agree. This is the best form I have seen from David De Gea in a few years. It's like he's come back to how he used to be. Hello to Statman. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you had a lovely new year as well. Set piece taken by Wolves, but it was headed away by Manchester United. We'll definitely get you on another watch-along in the near future, Niall, because one thing I'm doing to bring one different person at a time for each watch-along, so we can hear different people's views. Andrews wants Poch at Manchester United, and he did say Tuchel also did nothing there. Yes, big up to and he did do brilliant. It was absolutely great to have that little bit of a interview with him about the first half of the football. Nippon, I told you Phil Jones is better than Harry Maguire. Really not hard, is it, to be honest, Nippon, from this game? Okay, so let's concentrate on this now. Varane, Matic, Varane again, Luke Shaw, Scott McTominay, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Mason Greenwood, Phil Jones, Shot taken by Mason Greenwood. Nothing come of it, and it's going to be a goal kick now for Jose Sarr. Looks like Bruno Fernandes is warming up, everybody. So he could potentially be the first substitute on for Manchester United. And it's a question of who he's going to come on for. And I personally think he's probably going to come on for Mason Greenwood. Not saying Mason Greenwood had a poor game, but I just don't think Mason Greenwood suits the position he's playing right now. Jadon Sancho. Edinson Cavani. Wolves picked up in their half. So they go back on the counter-attack. Jimenez. Luke Shaw defending. So it is going to be a throw-in now for Wolves. Thank you so much for that, James. Just as James has said, please hit the like and subscribe button. I am on the road to 500 subscribers. Yeah, that even could be a possibility for him to come on for Scott McTominay, but I think if I was going to put anyone over Scott McTominay, it'd probably be Donny van de Beek, because I know it was only pre-season, but we've seen what Donny was like alongside Matic, and it suited very, very well. So I don't see why we can't really try that. Yeah, I agree. Mason Greenwood is a striker. He is not a winger. He's not a wide player either, so he should be playing where Cavani and Ronaldo's playing. But of course, I will play Cavani and Ronaldo over Mason Greenwood. Luke Shaw gave away the ball. Pedence. No one's going to get that. Hayes gave it now for a throw-in. Wolves on that possession. Kilman's on the ball. Passed to Connor Cody, who's done a long pass. Throw-in for Manchester United. "53 minutes into the game, and it's still 0-0 for Manchester United versus Wolves. Throw-in taken by Luke Shaw. Come on, Greenwood. Come on. Oh, no. No. Well kept in there by Ronaldo. Wan-Bissaka. Terrible cross from Wan-Bissaka. He done 2 decent crosses, Wan-Bissaka. The crosses I've seen were pretty decent. But it was an awful cross. So it's just been announced that Lukaku is not leaving Chelsea. He remains as a Chelsea player during this window, despite what has been said in an interview that he would want to go back to Inter Milan. I can understand Chelsea not wanting to sell him, knowing that they did pay 90 million for him, and it is a lot of money to lose out on. And I don't think Inter Milan right now can really afford Lukaku. So, come on, Greenwood. So, yeah, I can understand that they're not selling him right now. Although I would have thought that Tuchel or Abramovich would want to sell him on, but fair enough. But I can understand why they haven't. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Ronaldo. Scott McTominay. Mason Greenwood. Sancho. Luke Shaw. Matic. McTominay. Varane. Ball gave away. But just put him there. Yellow card for Luke Shaw. See what he's done. Yeah, crashed right into him. Fair enough. As I said, Luke Shaw is prone to getting yellow cards. Imagine if Adama Traore. Oh, when he misses the Aston Villa game, next game. Brilliant. So we're going to see Tellez anyway next game regardless. Next Premier League game regardless. So hi, Static. Thanks for tuning back in. Yeah, it was an extremely good guest. I enjoyed having him on. I completely agree with James's comment here, and it just clearly shows what is more on Lukaku's mind, because he even said the reason why he left Inter Milan is because he wasn't getting the money. And that should be a case, because if you are supposedly love the club, you will take the pay cut. As much as people call Ronaldo a greedy player, he still took a pay cut to come to Manchester United from Juventus. When you look at Ingalo, who took a loan move to Manchester United, he even took a pay cut so he could be at Manchester United. And they're the kind of players who you want at the club, players who are willing to take pay cuts just so they can stay at the club, because it shows they love the club. Hello there, Red Devil Studio. Yeah, I agree. We're absolutely poor. It's shocking. Oh, shot! Luke Shaw blocked. Luke Shaw blocked it. You watched Newcastle make bold move to attempt Chelsea. Potentially, but I don't think that'll be the case. I think they'll end up getting Aubameyang if they're going to get a forward player in. But I actually think Callum Wilson is a decent striker. It's just very injury prone, and they kind of need a replacement striker for Callum Wilson for when he gets injured. Luke Shaw suspended. Yes, he is. Really enjoyed this. Yes, yeah, he was absolutely brilliant. Lukaku kept opening his mouth, so did his agent every international break when he was with us until he left to go. And he disrespected Manchester United as well. That's what he does. He disrespects any club he's at. And you know what? Matic, come. Oh, not good enough there. Wait, are we going to pick it up? Yeah, it's going to be a throw-in for Manchester United. But as I was just going to say, if he's not a world-class striker because he scored quite a few goals at Inter Milan. The thing is, because his first touch is terrible, he needs another forward player to help him out. And what I do believe is, I don't believe Tuchel will change his formation to play two at the front just to suit Lukaku. He would rather drop Lukaku. Bruno Fernandes is coming on, everybody. Just as we predicted, Mason Greenwood is coming off. Thank you very much. If we get a family and he turn around to be a success, I want to rub it in Arsenal fans' faces. I heard Inter fans don't want him back neither. Throw-in taken for Manchester United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Free kick. Another throw-in, for Manchester United. McTominay, give the ball away. Again. Pedence. So we're 60 minutes in, everybody. It still remains 0-0 at Old Trafford. Bruno Fernandes. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Cavani, Bruno, Matic, Wan-Bissaka, Bruno, Wan-Bissaka crossing, went straight into Jose Sar's arms. Goal kick taken, short goal kick to Connor Cody. Was the whistle getting blown for? Is it offside or is someone injured? Jimenez has gone down. Scott McTominay. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes crossing. Went to Jose Sarr again. Ruben Neves. Come on. It just seems like Bruno has literally tried to put Wolves into more under pressure than I have seen of most of the other players throughout this game, and he's only came on a couple of minutes ago. Oh, what back there from Bruno Fernandes, but no one there to support him. Scott McTominay. Bruno Fernandes. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Throw in for Manchester United. They're starting to feel a bit of under pressure now. He's definitely made a lot more creativity for Manchester United so far, has Bruno Fernandes. So he has definitely been an impactful sub for me so far. So it's going to be Aaron Wan-Bissaka who's taken a throw in. Bruno down, but he hasn't stayed down for long, so Wolves have still got the advantage. Throw in for Manchester United again. In answer to James's comment, I can't see too many actually leaving Manchester United. I can't see Pogba leaving whilst he's still got the thigh injury. Lingard wants to run his contract down, so we can't even loan him because he's not got long left on his contract. Mata have said that he's open to leaving. Crossing to Jimenez, and it was well defended by Luke Shaw. But as I was about to say, Mata is opening to leave Manchester United in the January window. Phil Jones is linked to Benfica on loan. Martial is wanting to leave the club. Seville wanted actually to do a loan move, but Manchester United wanted his full wages paid by Seville, and they said no. So, I actually can't see many outgoings whatsoever, to be honest. Corner now for Wolves, which is about to be taken. Corner taken. But Wolves still hold the ball. Podence has got the ball, crossed it in. Goal kick for Manchester United. And to Nigel's question, I can't see us buying many people neither. I think we're going to probably sign around 2 players. Wolves is making their change now. Adama Traore is coming on. Now. He's had his arms all oiled up, ready. So, Luke Shaw's going to get run ragged now. Not that he's good at crossing, it's just that his pace is very good. But Luke Shaw, David De Gea is about to take his goal kick. But yes, I can only see us signing 2 players. I think we're actually going to get Alvarez, and I think we might get a midfielder. With that midfielder, I'm not too sure. I can't see us getting any more than two signings in the January. Although we should really concentrate on this window more than the summer, just because of the World Cup in 2022. Personally, I wouldn't have Bissouma from Brighton just because of the allegations what has gone on with him. So if I was going to get a CDM from the Premier League, I would personally go for Calvin Phillips. I really like Calvin Phillips as a player. He's very good. He can play as a double pivot, and you know that he can play as a sole CDM. And he's very strong on the ball. He's good at going forward as well. I think he will, and he's much cheaper than the likes of Declan Rice. But that is my preferred Premier League CDM if I was going to obviously pick out the Premier League. Andrew has said Kesse from AC Milan. He is actually... Oh, come on! Oh my God, how did we miss that? How did we miss that? Wow. Oh my God, that was our best chance of the game as well, and we fluffed it up. Wow, I can't believe it. We should have had that in. Gutted. Because you know what? If it was just a couple of inches lower, it would have gone straight in. Ralph's face says it all. Oh, poor Bruno. He looked gutted. Come on, cross in! Yes! Come on! Oh, it's disallowed. Offside. Oh, gutted. Wow. Luke Shaw. Come on. Luke Shaw's going to have to act like Shawberto Carlos if he wants to keep up with Adama Traore anyway. Ronaldo! Come on! Come on! Oh! Oh. Niall, it was offside. It was a Cristiano Ronaldo offside. Ronaldo was so close. We put this high tempo on now, and this is shown Bruno Fernandes is an impactful substitute. I actually think this was such a good call to have Bruno Fernandes on. Very, very good signs. It just shows the kind of creative player he is for Manchester United.
And Phil Jones.
Come on, Bruno. Matic. Bruno. Matic. Jones. McTominay. Come on. Oh, you should have passed it to Cavani. How did he not pass the ball to Cavani knowing that he's got 3 Wolves players right next to him? Why? That's just stupid. Look, he literally had 3 Wolves players there, and Cavani was clear. To Nippon, would you re-put the question in, please, just so I could answer the question for you? It's going to be a corner now for Manchester United, which is going to be taken by Bruno Fernandes. Bruno to take it. Come on, Bruno. Oh, my fingers. I got my fingers, toes, everything crossed. Good defensive play from Manchester United. Jose Sarr got the ball. If Arsenal sell Aubameyang to Chelsea, have they made a mistake? The answer to that is no, because I actually don't believe Aubameyang is the same player as he was 2 seasons ago. So I actually don't believe it would be a mistake. Thank you very much. Adama Traore on the ball. Come on, Varane. Come on, Varane. Yes. It's going to be a goal kick now for Manchester United. Well done for Varane for putting Adama Traore under pressure. So we're 71 minutes into the game. We're actually starting to get that lot more attacking threat now. And Wolves are actually losing their heads a little bit. David De Gea long goal kick. Gonna go straight for a throw-in for Wolves. Looks like Alanga's warming up as well. So we might see... and Rashford's warming up as well as Alanga. So we're going to maybe see both of them coming soon. Scott McTominay. Wan-Bissaka, and it is going to be a throw-in again for Manchester United. You know what? I actually think Giroud is a very underrated striker, to be honest. And I actually think it was Chelsea and Arsenal have made the mistake of letting go of Giroud. Because I actually think Giroud was your best striker. And you're letting go because he didn't get the game time. Wan-Bissaka. Come on, Scott, instead of Doglin. Bruno passing it. Who's he passing it? Passing it to Sancho. Sancho. Oh, gave away the ball. Adama Traore on the run, like we know he can do. Let's see how good his crossing ability. Matic has got a yellow card on his foul on Adama Traore. You know what? They should have just allowed him to cross rather than foul him like that. Because he can't. Because what he would have done, he wouldn't be able to cross to Jimenez because he's crap at crossing. So instead of taking him on, knowing fouling him like that. Yeah, so Matic has got a yellow card from his foul on Adama Traore. I completely agree with that, James. And that shot on target was it was the one. It's just absolutely awful, this game for Manchester United. Wolves has definitely been the better team, but we need to take our advantages whilst we can. But Wolves have now got a free kick just outside the box. To Niall's question, the game has been shocking for us so far. Wolves have been the better team, but we need to take the chances while we can. Oh my God, hit the bar. Hit the bar. So we're still 0-0. Even if De Gea... Did De Gea get a touch on that? But regardless, so Marcus Rashford is now on for Jadon Sancho. Goal kick taken by De Gea. Is Marcus Rashford going to be that impactful sub, which we know he could do against Villarreal, and he got that goal against Leicester? Even though we lost against Leicester, he still managed to get a goal. So, is he going to be impactful sub as well? We still got 15 minutes to go. Bruno. Cross taken, but he went straight to Jose Sarr. Traore. He needs to be careful now, Matic, with Traore. No one probably wants to take him on because of his pace. Yes, thank you everyone who has liked, all the 27 people who's liked it so far. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers, everybody. Thank you all so much who has liked and subscribed so far. Come on, are we going to get it? No. Jose Sarr's picked up the ball. So what I'll do with this timer, once it gets past the 90 minutes and we've got injury time, I will leave it on for the injury time. I know I didn't do it for the half-time one, but it's just so everybody knows where everything's up to. To be honest, I don't know too much about him, so I can't really say on who I think, if I think he will be good enough for Manchester United or not. So I don't really want to comment if I think he's going to be good enough for Manchester United. Cross taken from Wolves. Jimenez. Touch was terrible, but Luke Shaw's down. I think when he tried to do a little flick, Jimenez, he caught Luke Shaw instead of the ball. Let's see. Yeah. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, his kneecap got Luke Shaw when he was trying to take a shot. So, Luke Shaw went down for a second. He's got back up. Goal kick taken by De Gea. Wolves picked it back up. Won back by Matic. Wolves won it back. Wolves are in our half. Ruben Neves. Adama Traore. Marcus Rashford is putting pressure onto Wolves, which is very good to see because when it's a starting 11 player, I don't really see it. But as that substitute, he's really doing it. So fair play to Marcus Rashford. Traore with his terrible cross. Told you, everyone. First cross for Adama Traore and it was crap. Wan-Bissaka. Scott McTominay. Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo. Ronaldo, come on. Crossing from Ronaldo. McTominay, what are you doing? Bruno. Marcus Rashford. Gave away Marcus Rashford. To be honest, I don't really know too much about the player, so I don't really want to comment on if I would have him at Manchester United or not. Won the ball back in the box. Varane has had a very, very good game. I've been impressed with Varane. Phil Jones has not been our best player, Connor. It's not been our best player. It's been De Gea has been our best player. And then Varane. Fabio Silva is coming on now. Who's Fabio Silva coming on for? Advantage Man United. He's coming on for Jimenez. No, I actually do believe De Gea has been our best player, and then I will go with Varane, then Phil Jones. Thank you very much for the nice words, Niall. It does mean a lot. We're on the 80th minute now, so we've got 10 more minutes to sneak a winner. So ideally, if we're going to make a sub, we need to make one now. Fabio Silva. Adama overtook Luke Shaw. Come on, Adama, do you look cross? Oh my God. This is a joke. Wolves have scored. Montinho has scored. Oh my God. It's ridiculous. Absolutely awful by Manchester United. That was scored in the 82 minutes. Phil Jones did head it away, but there was no one there man marking Montinho, so he scored. Are you still going to say Phil Jones was man of the match, Connor? If you're still watching. That's absolutely terrible. We should be every single Man United player. If they're in high attack, we should be man marking these players. And we've got Montinho, who scored. Wolves, who barely score, has scored against Manchester United. I believe it was the 82nd minute. I'm hoping I'm right, but De Gea was. Oh, it's the 81st minute. Let me rechange that. To Niall's question, it was De Gea who stood out for me. There you go. Put it back up with the right time. Yeah, 1-0 to Wolves. Hate's a strong word. Alanga's coming on now for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I damn it, disrespect got us. Done with this team. Maisy, thank God I didn't write it in the comment. I was going to write 1-0 Jones winner from a corner and how Wolves have scored. I know. It's a good job you didn't. Oh, bye. I expect a lot more from Manchester United than what I have seen today. Matic has picked it back up. Foul on Bruno Fernandes. Free kick. 84 minutes in. We need to sneak a winner. We need to score 2 goals now. I'm not bothered how we score these goals, but we need to score them. Varane. I don't even care if these goals are scrappy goals, neither. I just want us to win. We need to pick up these 3 points because if people want us to be in the top 4 to get Champions League football next season, but then we're losing points against Wolves, losing points against Newcastle, then we might as well forget about it. Alanga. Ronaldo. Fabio Silva's picked it up. Adama Traore's back on the run. We've lost our heads. Bruno Fernandes picked up. Pedence has picked the ball up in such a dangerous play. Adamo has got the ball now. Neves. It's baffling how some of these players are still on the pitch and they've had an absolute woeful game. Matic has won the ball. Come on, run. Pass it to Rashford. Run. That's going to be offside. Jose Sar's picked it up anyway. We're 86 minutes in. And I actually can't see us getting anything now. Fabio Silva. Foul on Fabio Silva out for Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, he's done another kind of tackle, what he's done. What caused him to have a yellow card. Barging into people. Oh, yeah, all these Wolves fans, yeah. I bet they're extremely happy with this game. Honestly. You know what? Fair play to Wolves, because they actually deserve these 3 points because we've been terrible. Pedence is coming off now. And you know what? He's actually my man of the match. I think he's done very, very well, Pedence. Den Donker's coming on. I haven't seen Den Donker in a long time. They've got a free kick now, Wolves, which Montinho will be taking. Looks like he's having a go at Traore. Short free kick taken by Wolves. "88 minutes in this game now." Yeah, I'll speak to him. Yeah, you did say top 4. You could. Am I allowed to see that? Yeah. Yeah, Wolves have played very well, and big respect to Bruno Lage because he's done pretty well as a Wolves manager. So I will respect Bruno Lage for what he has done at the club. I can't follow him. I like Coffee. What is your views on Adama Traore? I know I've been a bit critical of him. Fabio Silva has been took down. And it's going to be a free kick for Wolves again. We need to stop giving these silly free kicks away. Going to be a corner, I think, for Wolves. You know, this is a really good result for Wolves. And what I'm going to do after this game, before I do switch off the stream, I'm going to show the Premier League table so everybody knows where everything is up to. As much as I probably would hate to see it. We're going into stoppage time now, and it's going to be a 5 minutes stoppage time. So these 5 minutes, we need to score 2 goals. Can you really see us scoring 2 goals in 5 minutes when Wolves are much better attacking wise right now than Manchester United? De Gea with a goal kick. Long kick taken. Come on. Cavani done a flick there for Rashford. Come on. Come on. Cavani. Come on. Throwing taken quite quickly from Ronaldo to Matic. Varane. Wolves have picked it up. Adama Traore. So it's going to be another goal kick for Manchester United. Goal kick to be taken by David De Gea. Goal kick taken. Varane. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford Fernandes again. Tried to do a little link-up play, but obviously Wolves have sniffed it out. Bruno's picked the ball back up. Luke Shaw crossing. Crap cross. And it's caused now a corner for Manchester United. We haven't scored a corner, a set piece, a free kick from a free kick this season. We haven't scored any. Norwich has scored 2 more than us. Corner taken. Oh no. Cavani, what have you done? I hope this doesn't cause a yellow or a red now. Yeah, I can see that he's trying to obviously get the ball. He's kicked his hand. He's got away with it. Good. Yeah, just like Sky, I said Podence is man of the match for me, and he's got that. He's played very well this game. He's had several shots where if we didn't have De Gea, he would have had them in. Goal kick taken by Jose Sarr. Jose Sarr has picked up a yellow card, most likely due to time wasting. Ball straight to De Gea. De Gea is going to be taking a goal kick. Goal kick taken. Long goal kick. Alanga. Free kick for Manchester United. Luke Shaw to take the throw in. Luke Shaw. Do the cross, but didn't get to anywhere. No, they've done now, because Wolves have got that goal. They're playing all man behind the ball. And they're on a seriously bad counter-attack. They're literally parking the bus. They've got all men in their half. How are we meant to... We're not going to score like that. Rashford. Corner. This is potentially going to be our best chance now. And I'd be actually happy if we do score from a corner because we've not done it yet this season. De Gea should be running up. Oh. Varane. Manchester United's got a free kick. Phil Jones has got booted in the head by Fabio Silva. Surely that's easily a yellow card. But with his boot being so high, could you consider that as a red potentially? He should have easily got a yellow card for that. Ronaldo is going to be taking this set piece kick. I can feel it. It's going to be Ronaldo. Ronaldo will obviously take a free kick from right outside the box. Fabio Silva's lucky that he wasn't a couple of inches towards the box because it would have been a penalty. This is going to be the last kick of the game as well. So whoever does take it, good luck. Oh my God, good save from Jose Sarr. Oh. Wolves has won the game. I'm going to go through everybody's comments, but this is an absolute disgraceful game from Manchester United. We're coming into this game knowing that the team that we had out, we should have secured our 3 points. We are not going to look like a top 4 team or even getting a top 4 if we're dropping 3 points against Wolves. We've dropped 2 points against Newcastle. We've got Aston Villa next. Back-to-back Aston Villa. FA Cup and Premier League. What is going to be the next step for Manchester United going forward? I do not know. I think we're probably better off concentrating on the FA Cup, trying to get into European football through that way. Because if we keep dropping points elsewhere, and we still got teams who are looking well, like Arsenal, Tottenham are looking well as well. Leicester have picked up points against Liverpool, which we failed to do so. But I'm going to go through the comments. I like coffee. Adama Traore is the Wolves ASM. Niall, let's cheer Maisy up and give us some support by hitting the like and subscribe button. Yes, thank you for everyone who has hit the like and subscribe button today. It definitely does mean a lot. I have seen some new faces in the live chat, so thank you so much for tuning in. James, Bruno Lage is one of the favourites to be sacked this season. He's proved so many people wrong, and fair play to him, and that is completely correct. He has proved a lot of people wrong, and he's done brilliant, Bruno Lage. Fair play to him. By the looks of it, we're going to be getting Alvarez from River Plate, and then I think we're going to probably look at our Leipzig midfielder if we are going to go for a midfielder. I don't know, but we'll have to see on what goes on. Nippon, I'll be on Red Devil Studio. I'll be giving my match reaction on there at 9 p.m. So you can check me out on there then. Straight answer. Exactly. And I was right. Unfortunately, we didn't get them 2 goals, but I just couldn't see it. A lot of people will be calling for Rangnick to be out, but think about it. We've had several managers post Sir Alex Ferguson, David Moyes. We have Ryan Giggs as a caretaker manager. We had Louis van Gaal. We've had Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, now Rangnick. And we still can't manage to win the Premier League with a team what we've got right now. This is raising serious alarm bells for me, and I just feel like the players just simply don't want to play for the club. Nuno's Tottenham bear this team, let that sink in. Adama Traore is the Alan St. Maximin with more muscles. But yeah, I actually think St. Maximin is absolutely brilliant winger for Newcastle. And it'd be really daft to let him go. Thank you so much for the 28 likes, everyone. It definitely does mean a lot. Personally, no, I wouldn't take Podence at Manchester United. Exactly. It would have been and it would have been known as Fergie time. It would have been brilliant. Woeful from United. That's one word of saying it anyway, without being nice. I might do an Aston Villa stream. It just depends on work commitments and stuff as well. Just see what time I finish work. It was, I can't lie. Arsenal have played very well this season, and I can't knock them for the team they've been, and they're very young too, so they're thinking more future ahead. Great live stream. Thank you very much. Hello to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it was an absolute terrible game. Yeah, thank you as well for tuning in, and thank you for also seeing me on Red Devil Studio later. You know what? The thing is with David Moyes, the problem was that he was still only a very new manager. He didn't have that managerial experience. So the problem was that because he didn't really have that managerial experience, he come to Manchester United really with nothing. A pretty Asian team as well. And it was a very, very tough job for David Moyes. And knowing how well he's done at West Ham, this is what he should have done instead. It would have been better that he went to West Ham first, done what he's doing right now, and then come to Manchester United. Has Bruno been found out? Good question, but I actually think Manchester United played a lot better when Bruno Fernandes played. Thank you all for the 30 likes. It means a lot. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and thank you very much for tuning in as well, Andrew, and thank you very much to James. Before I finish off with this stream, as promised, I will show the Premier League table, and then I'll be ending the stream in just a moment's time. So I'm going to be putting on the Premier League table now for everybody to see. So here is the Premier League table as it stands, and I will be reading out all of them for you. First place, Manchester City, 53 points. Chelsea in second, 43 points. So 10 points advantage there for Manchester City. They can easily lose 3 games, and that will be if Chelsea they can easily lose 3 games and they'll still be first. Liverpool in third with 42 points. Arsenal in fourth with 35 points. West Ham fifth with 34 points. Tottenham sixth with 33 points. Manchester United is seventh with 31 points. We have won 3 out of our last 5 games. Wolves are in 8th with 28 points. Brighton 9th with 27 points. Leicester 10th, 25 points. Palace 11th, 23 points. Brentford 12th, 23 points. Aston Villa 13th, 22 points. Southampton 14th, 21 points. Everton 15th, 19 points. Leeds 16th, 19 points. Watford 17th place, 13 points. Burnley 18th, 11 points. Newcastle 19th, 11 points. Norwich 20th place, 10 points. You look at this, Manchester United 31 points. We've lost more games than we have drew, which is absolutely disgraceful. Our goal difference is 3. You look at the other big teams there in the Premier League. Manchester City at 40 goal difference. Chelsea 29, Liverpool 34, West Ham 10. You look at that, it's just absolutely awful, to be honest. But thank you everyone for tuning in today for my watch-along today for Manchester United versus Wolves. I'll be next back again on Wednesday. I'll be doing my Premier League mid-season review, so go and definitely get that checked out. But until then, I will see you all very soon. It's a goodbye for now.